Hi, and welcome back to Beautifully Blended. Today I am going to be showing you how I make a very simple custard. It's a custard that does not have to be baked, and it's something that I like to keep in the refrigerator just to have on hand as an alternative to something like ice cream or a smoothie or things that I just get really tired of. It's a comfort food, and it's one of the first things that I was able to eat when I came out of surgery and radiation. So here we go. We're going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and just let you know what all the ingredients are. I have 4 cups of whole milk, and I did about 2.5 cups of whole milk, and the rest of it is half and half. And a tablespoon that calls for vanilla extract, but I'm using a vanilla powder, works just as well. 4 large eggs, a half a cup of white sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch that we'll add later. So the first thing that we do, this is very simple, we just put the milk, the vanilla extract, but I'm using powder, it calls for a tablespoon, so I think they just do about the same amount, powder or I love this stuff. I'm going to put a little bit more in. Powder or liquid. And butter. This just adds to the richness. This is about a teaspoon, maybe a little bigger than maybe a big teaspoon. Oops. Okay. Of butter. And we are going to put this over medium heat until it simmers, and we will remove it before it comes to a boil, and I'll be stirring that as it heats up. I'm just going to set it here and get it started. There we go. Just my little spatula. And we'll go ahead and work on the second part, which is with this, our 4 eggs, boom, 4 large eggs. I love the extra large or even the jumbo eggs, but these are plain old large. 4 large eggs. The sugar, this is more or less sugar. I'm using what it calls for, which is a half a cup. But if you want it less sweet, it is less. More sweet, it is more. And I also am going to add, just for fun, a little bit of cardamom. This is the stuff that is in like Thai tea or their Thai tea. And I'm going to put some nutmeg in here too. Not too much nutmeg. Alright, I'll whisk this up. And whisk, this will take a bit until the sugar dissolves. Okay, we have our milk mixture, which has been on the stove. I brought it to a boil and removed it from the heat actually right before it got to a boil. I took it off of the heat. And our egg mixture, previously I had not added the cornstarch, so I did add the 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I have whisked this until the sugar now is completely dissolved. So I was I've been on about 5 to 10 minutes doing all of that. Now we want to combine this without cooking the egg. So there's a couple ways to do this. One is to pour it super slowly into the milk, but the milk's pretty darn hot, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the milk and sort of cool off or warm up. I don't know what I'm getting the temperatures just right. That's what I'm doing. Without cooking the egg. So I'm getting some of the milk mixture in here. To bring the temperature to a better temperature so it won't cook the eggs now. Wow. There we go. As I add it to the milk mixture. There we go. Thank you for bearing with me as I do this. I hope you get something out of it. I would love your comments and requests for more recipes. I'm going to do a St. Patrick's dinner and Easter dinner. I'm going to do something with hamburgers. I have lots of ideas, so stay tuned as I develop this. So this now actually is going to go back on the heat on low, and I'm going to continue whistling for about 5 more minutes. Alright, it has been at least 5, almost 10 minutes that I did whistle a bit, but actually I ended up doing more just slow stirring until it got to be just a very nice consistency that you'll see here. I'm going to pour some of it into these picture glasses. And some of it I'm going to put into a blender bowl or a blender bottle, because when this sets up, it actually might be too firm for me to swallow comfortably. You would think that someone on a blended or puree diet could do things like Jello or a very thick custard or pudding, but the fact is, things that are like in a glob like that are difficult to manipulate in our mouths sometimes. So I'm going to put some of it in a blender bottle, because I may end up actually putting like a dollop of whipped cream on top and then mixing that all together, or maybe a little bit more half and half, or I could put a scoop of ice cream in there, whatever sounds good, or I might be able to eat it, I'm not sure, but this in his, I'm going to have a little bit in here. Ready to go. Alright, so these look so good. They're very, very hot right now. I'll put them in the fridge, let them cool off, and then we'll garnish it up with some whip and maybe a few nutmeg sprinkles, and they'll be good to go. Okay, this turned out so good. So I put the rest of the servings in the refrigerator to cool, but you can eat this warm, and it is just a really nice consistency, and warm, it's the best comfort food. So I'm going to add a dollop of whip on here. Boop. And a couple sprinkles of nutmeg. Just a tiny bit. Oop, there we go. And we'll fill this. Look at that. Bon appetit.